Hi, I'm 70% Mango at this point in my life, Shrewboy313, and welcome back to Dragon Quest Monsters Joker. Now, I was going to start this episode off trying to, hide the monster team, but you can see on the right-hand screen, other than Kinger, we do have new monsters. And you can also see, yeah, the team's changed up quite a bit. And we're also up to 8.5 hours. I did spend a solid 2.5 hours, just while I was watching literally an hour and a half YouTube video in the background. Just training up, getting synthesizing. So what did we have before? We had Mola and we had Komodo. And I was training up the Winkies into... Oh wait, actually no, I'll have inserted that clip already if I'm not an idiot. I'll have put that clip at the beginning of the video, and I will have also shown you how we ended up with Keith, because there you go, you can see two Winkies turned into Karen the Diamond, and now we have Keith the Skeleton Soldier, who is rank B. So yeah, we also have Mr. Fox, who we, fused John Hamm and Gast together. Mr. Fox, he is the one that has all the attacking skills, but the thing is, he's technically the weakest on the team at this point, which I mean, it's not great for Mr. Fox, but you know what, we're gonna have to deal with that. And now, in this episode, we are going to... where are we going? We're going into the shrine, because I know how to get there. Because, I mean, we saw most of the island, over the last 2 episodes. Oh yeah, this monster you can see right here, this is, they are what I used to train on. But basically they're my training fodder for Palaish Isle. Now, I usually start off, training when the monsters are weaker. During the daytime I fight the calamari kids. And then at night time, I go and fight them. They are... I realised I just didn't tell you what they are. They're Chainines, they're rank E. They don't really do much. But I mean, if you're not careful, they can hit hard. Now, and you can also hear it on the other side of the wall. Now, Darkonium Crystal. Let's kick it open. Ta-da! Shroob obtains a Darkonium Crystal. He now possesses 4. Right, now just one other random point. I am recording this before episode, or part episode, doesn't matter, before part 9 goes live. So, as I'm recording this, it is the day before I've scheduled part 9. And, so, if anyone has, made any suggestions for things in the comments, under part 9, I won't have seen them just yet. And, I just want to, yeet that out into the world. That is, how I tend to record. I will, I'll record, 2 or 3 episodes at a time. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah, usually I'll record, a few episodes at a time, and then when it comes closer to the time of all of them having gone out, that's when I'll record another bunch. That's usually how I do it. And either way, we're in a fight with these monsters. That is a shell slime. They are... I don't know if I talked about them already, but they're quite similar to the, the shadow back on Infant Isle, in that they don't have a lot of HP, but they have really high defense. And they're essentially just the souped up version, I suppose? If that makes any sense. Also, when you get into fights with Chainines, there is a possibility that one or two of them will be asleep at the beginning of the battle. And during the fight, they do also have the chance to, like, stare blankly into space, which is just them wasting a turn. Right, now I've said everything, let's go into the shrine. Oh, I also shoved Spiegel back onto my substitute monsters. That's just another point. But, Solitaire, oh, it's you again. Hey, what kind of monster's that? Seems a bit of a strange choice, even for your team. Well, I guess it suits you, being so small and weak after all. Just fully scalped by a talking bird. Ooh, aren't we all high and mighty? Wait, haven't I seen you before? Oh, I remember. You're that rare monster that gave me the slip before. But you look so different now. You sure are unusual. And it's your fault I didn't get to scout it. Hey, wanna trade? I'll give you a jail cat, and I'll even throw in a lips. Come on, what do you say? Let's trade. I want that monster. Ridiculous girl. Oh, shut up, I'm talking to your master, not you. So anyway, is it a deal, Shroob? And because apparently we have the inability to talk, we say nothing. We'll fight for it. Whoever wins the challenge gets to keep your birdie. Okay? No objections? Good. It's settled then. You assume too much, human. You can hang on to your birdie until we have our fight. Okay? Okay. Ciao for now. Wait! Infernal girl. So, are you confident you can defeat her? Sure. You grow braver by the day. Fun times, kids. Right, but now we'll step into the Palaish Isle Shrine. Completely forgot the word shrine for a second. Now this one, it's... where what was it? Where the Xerath one, like... It wasn't so much a puzzle, it had like... Oh fun, someone's calling me, let's just ignore that for now. Yeah, where the Xerath Isle one was, you know, had I guess a puzzle to it. This one is, as weird as it looks, this is like more of a linear path, I suppose. Dungeon directory. Oh, okay, never mind. Right, yeah, we have to get to level 4, which is the, what was it, the Nexus Chamber? And basically the, whatever the word is, the gimmick of this dungeon is it has these staffs, switches, poles, whatever you want to call them, or devices. It controls a lift. Because this is level 1, touching the device does nothing. Yeah, we need to find each of the devices to get to the next level. So since there's nothing to do here other than press the 1 to level 2, I say we go to level 2. And the lift, I suppose, even though it lifts, it's weird, it's sort of just like, well, you'll see in a moment, it sort of just like changes the entire place. See, like, where this was the entrance before, it's now blocked off. Yeah, that's... It's semi-maze-like, I guess? So yeah, we just need to find our way through. Now, like I say, I've played this before, so I more or less know the way, but... There's just nothing in here. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I thought there was a chest in here. Yeah, I more or less know the way, but that isn't a certain 100%. And I will be deviating off, like, the regular paths just to, like, you know, get treasure. Like that one there. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, but if you wait a second, you'll notice that glob on the roof, or the ground. But the bubble slimes appeared too soon. Now you will notice there is a red tick by the bubble slimes. That is because when I was, synthesizing all of my monsters, we did get a bubble slime at one point. The main draw of the bubble slimes is that they poison. Like, that is their thing. Like, they can poison with a regular attack, and they also, like, have poisonous poke. And I'll be honest, I don't really know what a skipper does. Like, that is complete honesty, like, I don't really know. Because, like, from when I've, like, scouted them in the past, I think they have high defense, but they also have, like, the seal skill, I think. I could be making that up, so do not quote me 100%. Like, this should be easy enough to just, like, scout and see for yourself. Oh, lovely. First battle in and we get hit with a desperate attack. Yeah, so skippers are weird monsters. I don't really know what they do. Oh, work. Right, yeah, I also did buy a bunch of healing items, like when I was doing all of my grinding, all of me level grinding. Because you can see, I've got a bunch of medicinal herbs, and I also bought a bunch of strong medicines as well. Just because I figure... Oh, I also bought a couple of magic elixirs. I figured... I mean, I realise I should have strong medicines in my bag, or in my hand, sorry, not just in the bag. Because as it stands right now, literally we only have that one antidotal herb and the ability to heal like 30 HP at once, like on hand in battle. Which at this point isn't great. We really should have moved up to strong medicines, I think. Or not like solidly moving up to strong medicine, but like getting there. Right. Do I need to fight this? I mean, I was going to say, do I need to cut this out? But it's a single bubble slime. I think we'll be fine. Unless somehow it magically, like even though it only did 1 damage, unless it magically attacked all 3 with a desperate attack at once. But there we go. Simple enough. Right. I don't know if I mentioned what I mentioned. Nope. I just started the same sentence like twice somehow. There's the device to get to the next floor. But there's a red chest there, and holes in the floor, and... and that skipper did the exact same thing that the bubble slime did. Just hopped out before I could say. Yeah, with Mr. Fox, I put all of his skill points into Graveheart. Because that, like, Gorilla and Huntsman, they just looked like more regular attacking moves, and like with Graveheart, that seemed to be like the attacking moves with better like secondary effects. And Keith, I put all of his skills into healer. And I did also keep the seal skill that all 12,000 of the Winkies had when I made Karen the diamond. Oh dear. Yeah, I just thought it was funny, you know, in my dumb brain, that it was like, this weird magical mythical monster just has such a white person name like Karen or Keith. As if it's just like a middle-aged, working class person. Although I don't know why working class, why that matters, it doesn't. Just like, you know when you think of like a stereotypical white person name, it's like Karen, Keith, David, Sharon, things like that. Also, I just completely did not acknowledge the fact that the Winky dropped its boot and had a weird stick body and blushed. Was that creepy? Absolutely. I hated it, kind of. So is that telling me that, like, the Winky is basically a ball on a stick? Oh, that is gross, and again, I kind of hate it. And as you saw, Kinga got to level 17. I've just been shoving all of his skill points, or all of its skill points, into Cleric. I do kind of feel that I'm going to eventually drop the Cleric skill. But I mean, for now, it's really good. Ooh, Special Medicine. Special Medicine, that is like the step up from Strong Medicine. So like, it's next one. I believe they heal, like, Special Medicines. Yep, 120 HP. Right, I'm going to take this time to shove a couple strong medicines in my hand. Okay, but what I like about this is it's classed as carrying in the hand. So am I technically, even though we can't see it, do I just have like a bunch of leaves in my hand? Yeah, it's like for whatever reason this hero is just running around with 2 fistfuls of herbs. And like, as soon as he trips over a twig, he just drops them. And it's like, all of my medicine! And then it just blows away in the wind. Just something ridiculous like that. Also, again, didn't acknowledge it, but we're going up to level 3 now, I think? I think. That is a hard I think. Which was what? The aquarium? Maybe? Also, there's a massive green dragon down there. Now, you can see... I do like... This is, like, one of the shrines that I like, just because... I don't know why. I like in games when they do, like, big fancy houses. I don't know, I just like it. Also, new monster, the Wax Murderer. It's not great. Again, it's not great. Now, although now I've said that, I am probably gonna get hit ridiculously hard by one of them, and maybe lose a monster. Yeah, I don't know, I just have like oh, never mind. Yeah, I just have affinity for like large fancy houses in video games. Maybe it's just because I'm the kind of person that like, whenever I play an RPG I'm like, can I get a home base? Like, can I buy my own house in the game and then decorate it? Maybe that is why I like Animal Crossing so much, just because literally one of the main draws is decorating and getting a big house. Oh dear. Right. And as usual, those fire-breathing moves, I find them incredibly annoying, and nothing has changed. Right, I will say one thing I don't like about the fencing foxes / Mr. Fox is that comparative... Alright then. Guess we're just getting into a fight I didn't want to. Oh look, and there's a jail cat there. I call shade on that. That was like a really scummy spawn in. Like, how was I meant to know that that monster was just gonna, you know, just like spawn in there? There was like nothing I could have done about that. That was really scummy. Oh dear. Anyway, while the wax murderers use fire, the what is it? The jail cats tend to use crack, which I don't quite understand. Like, what does the affinity of a cat have to do with ice? Was it maybe that the game developers didn't like cats, so it made it like, oh, this is a really ugly cat that has an icy cold personality? Maybe it was something like that, or maybe I'm just reaching. Oh dear. Right, before we go into the Nexus Chamber, I am 100% gonna heal up. Even though I've pretty much been healing up after every fight. And now, I realise there is like the whole side of the game where like, normally I would like be stopping and, scouting monsters in new places, but I think I'm gonna save that for like off-screen. And there is a treasure chest in there, but I don't want to fight the green dragon right now, so I'm just going to ignore it. Mainly because I don't feel like it's, you know, the smartest idea to do so, like, on our first visit to the place. Like, that is literally my reasoning. Like, maybe after we've, you know, finished up in the shrine, and, like, when we're due to head to the next island, like, I think that's probably going to be the smarter time to, like, you know, come back. And I reckon that's probably something I'm going to do off screen because, I mean, spoiler alert, as far as I can remember, there is like one piece of Darkonium in every, in every shrine, and it usually comes at the end of the shrine. That's usually the case. So I don't think I'm missing out on a Darkonium crystal. Also, we're off up to level 4. From what I remember, unless it's a different part of this game, or the other game, I could be thinking about Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 2. There is a part where there's like a stuffed bear, if that makes sense, and then there's, you know, 2 chests. Also, there's a fencing fox there. Can we sneak by? Oh, we can. Nice. Yeah, the wild, I guess wild fencing foxes, they tend to use, like, speed. Like, actually, let's look at Mr. Fox. Actually, no, he looks more like an all-rounder, actually. I don't know, they tend to use speed. Yeah, that's it. Also, yes, oh, you know what, we'll fight it. I'm regretting it already, but we're gonna fight these lump wizards. Oh, and there's a fox there anyway. Never mind. Yeah, the lump wizards... Actually, you know what, it's probably smarter to take them out first. Because if I recall correctly, they do actually have the ability to bring monsters back to life. And they also use wind attacks. So yeah, that's something I never actually really noticed about this. Like about this shrine, is that a lot of the monsters, I say a lot too, have moves that like hit all of your monsters. There's the wax murderers with what is it, the belching fire, and then there's the lump wizards with whoosh. So yeah, I'd say this one, I mean obviously the Palaish Isle Shrine is meant to be the first one, so it's meant to be like the introduction. But this one, they really just like drop you in, don't they? Okay, good. Yeah, I'd say this shrine is like quite the major step up from from the first one. And from what I recall, the second shrine we're in, the second shrine, from what I recall the third shrine being, that is like quite the step up from this one as well. Right. So you did see like some pretty bad, I say bad, like pretty annoying moves from the lump wizards. They are like, I mean, they're good at using spells. I'll be honest, I was going on a tangent and then it kind of just like fell off somewhere. Right, and I think we might have actually more or less made it to the end, like, of this shrine, so I'm just going to use medicinal herbs to heal everyone. I do realise these are things I should probably just cut out for the sake of, like, the video not being boring. And, oopsie, nearly just threw that away. And I am, for the sake of safety, just gonna shove, like, the big important items back in my hand. Because I feel like we might need them. I don't remember what the Shrine Sentinel is here. That is the 100% truth. Like, I do not remember what the Sentinel is. And I think, like, yeah, there's only one doorway that we can go through. Because I am looking on, like, the right-hand map. Yeah, there's only one doorway that we can go through. Like, those two switches or devices, they are the ones from the first floor that would take us... Aha! There we go, I was right. There's the stuffed bear. Oh, I don't want to fight these canny boxes, but I'm gonna have to fight one of them, aren't I? See, I wasn't crazy about the stuffed bear, they do exist. Again, that is garbage. We ran into each other. See, that is what I mean by, like, like, the first strike, I think that's all garbage. Like, it says you get the first strike by running at an enemy from the back, but we ran at each other from the front, and nothing happened there. Or, like, nothing fair, at least. And I realised that probably is a waste... Ooh. Ooh, that's not good. Didn't know that was a thing. Ooh. Oh, no. Right, I'm sorry, you just watched me witness the entire array of human emotions in 10 seconds. Also, I just realised I should have been using Helm Splitter this whole time. Yeah, sorry, whack, that is a move that, if it hits, it kills instantly. Like, it is instant death. And that is why I wanted to get rid of the Lump Wizard first. I realised those two things don't make sense. Like, the canny box could use whack and insta-death, and that's why I wanted to get rid of the other. Now, I wanted to get rid of the other one, because that has the ability to bring it back to life. And I didn't want that happening. That was it, basically. Oh dear. Right. Now, I do realise this episode is probably gonna run on for a little bit longer than I'd normally like. But I'm gonna be honest, I honestly just thought we could spend this episode running through this. Oh, strong medicine, nice. Yeah, just running through this. Words. Ooh, a thing of strength. Seed of strength. Yeah, running through this shrine. And there is one more mandatory battle, I think. So I'm gonna heal Mr. Fox. And then... there we go, just to be safe. Because up this... oh wait, no, there's a lump wizards. Gosh. Right, hopefully we can sneak around them and not have any more scummy spawns. Oh, one's chasing us! Yeah, there is that no, what is it called? Fencing fox. Not a fantastic fox. Yeah, so I'm thinking of Fantastic Mr. Fox. Right, I'm gonna see if we can squeeze around this. We could the other one. Oh good, we can, right. Because like I say, I wanted to get through it as quick as possible. Because at the 4th floor, we've reached the Nexus Chamber. And with opening these 2 chests... oh good, another Yggdrasil leaf. Yeah, opening these 2 chests, we're gonna, you know, head into the next episode, or kick off the next episode, by heading in there and just taking down the Shrine Sentinel. We're straight up just gonna do that at the start of the next part. But also, 2 Darkonium crystals in 1 episode. We're now halfway to the 10 that we need already. And we're not even at episode 10. So, I'm gonna heal my team up, and then in the next episode, we're actually gonna head inside into ye olde Nexus Chamber and take down whatever the next Shrine Sentinel is. So I will see you guys then.